Good morning, mi gente. It's 9 a.m. I know gay people and an LGBTQ plus kiki at 9 in the freaking morning. Well, that's why I'm still in bed, baby. Me? I'm FayWhat! And this program was created by Hotspots Happening Out. The FayWhat show is America's first LGBTQ plus morning show, and I'm broadcasting live and also available on demand. In 2025, our Hotspots magazine celebrates 40 years of documenting the LGBTQ plus experience. It is the largest publication of its kind in Florida and one of the oldest in America. Happening Out Television Network Queer News Tonight is celebrating 5 years with 10,000 television stories and more than 10 million views in 2024. Hotspots Happening Out will be producing some of the most incredible LGBTQ plus events. First, the 25th anniversary of the Stonewall Pride Parade and Festival on June 14th, where I will be commentating the parade, and I can't wait, with the gigantic Night Glow Parade that'll be happening on the famous Wilton Drive. Next, the summer's Red Hot Pride Fete on August 9th and Pride Fort Lauderdale in February 2026. In the same model of PBS and NPR, we are a nonprofit 501c3 organization whose mission is to educate and serve the LGBTQ plus community. It's Tuesday, April 15th, 2020. It's tax day? It's tax day, people. We have lots of fun things to talk about aside from tax day, all right? So come on, let's go.
Gay boys, hashtag that girl. Sunbeams, drag queens, L-word. Is that girl the girl of all our dreams? She's everything that every girl should be. Aqua, South Beach, hashtag that girl. Pride-filled, tea-dance, Wilton. Is that girl Latina, but she's universal too? If you find a girl to love, only one girl to love, then she'll be that girl too. That girl.
I'm so excited. So here at the FayWhat show, we want to introduce you to interesting people who are important to our LGBTQ plus community. And this morning, I present to you an interview with one such influential queer trailblazer. He's Dino Mosquera, and he is on the FayWhat show. Hola, Dino!
Hola, mamá, ¿cómo estás?
Oye, so primeramente, okay, don't adjust your television, okay? So cada año yo y Dino nos acostamos aquí en esta cama y presentamos este segmento todo en español. Bueno, más o menos, es en Spanglish.
It's in Spanglish, right?
All right? And I hate it.
I love it. I love it.
Dino loves it and I hate it. And he makes me do this every single year. Pero es algo que you know, it challenges me, ¿verdad? Y es algo que al final siempre yo pienso que salió bien, que me encantó el tiempo con mi amigo Dino, and then I feel better about myself. So I'm okay with it.
And a different audience get to listen to you in Spanish.
La mamá de Dino.
Que la adora ella.
Te quiero, señora. Bueno, so una pregunta, vamos a empezar con esto. So, you know, ya yo te he conocido por varios años, and yo siempre te refiero como Dino, pero cuando te mando un email me recuerdo que tu nombre es Bernardino.
Bernardino, that's right.
Okay. ¿Y tu mamá te dio ese nombre por qué?
En realidad fue mi papá.
Okay. ¿Y él se llamaba Bernardino también o no? Okay.
Mi papá, mi hermano mayor, yo somos 3 varones.
Ajá.
Mi hermano mayor lleva el nombre de mi papá, Alfredo.
Alfredo.
Mi nombre es el nombre de... Yo soy médico y el único otro médico en la familia era tatarabuelo, me parece. Which in Spanish,
tatarabuelo is like great-grandfather.
Great-grandfather.
Right? Great-grandfather.
Right.
And so, tatarabuelo.
Tatarabuelo. So, abuelo, bisabuelo, tatarabuelo. Para que sepan.
Para que sepan. Este es el mejor, esto es mejor que Duolingo.
That's right. That is right. That's exactly right. So, mi tatarabuelo era Bernardino y también era médico. El único, para que tú veas las cosas del destino. The only doctor in the family. Y mi hermano, el que me sigue a mí, es Carlos. Entonces, ABC.
Oh my God.
Y mi hermana, que es la única niña, lleva el nombre de mi mamá, que es Victoria.
Con B.
Con V.
Con V.
Victoria.
Oh, bueno, Victoria. Un placer. Sabes que te mandamos muchos abrazos y besos
Te quiero.
desde South Florida. Bueno, vamos a empezar esto, ¿ok? So, se acerca el Festival de Cine de Outshine, empezando abril 17 en Miami y terminando en Downtown Fort Lauderdale en abril 27. Y no queremos que te pierdas la oportunidad de ver películas increíbles, películas gay increíbles, right? Y estoy con mi amigo Dino Mosquera. Y Dino, Outshine Film Festival's Board Director and Chairman of the Screening Committee. Yo no sé cómo decir eso en español, va a tener que salir así.
Sí, es como el que dirige el grupo de selección de las películas.
Ay, mira, me gusta eso, ¿verdad? Ok, so, ¿has sido parte del comité de selección del Festival de Cine de Outshine por cuántos años ahora?
Yo creo que ya son como 6 años, 6 años seleccionando las películas, pero del board tengo como 7, 8 años, pero con el festival soy miembro del festival desde que comenzó.
Desde que comenzó, que casi es 30 años, ¿verdad? Y eso empezó casi 30 años atrás en Miami y se llamaba el LGBTQ Film Festival. Algo así, ha tenido varios diferentes...
Miami Gay and Lesbian Film Festival y el director era Robbie Rosenberg, que todavía está en Miami.
Todavía.
Es un filmmaker well known in the community. He lives in Miami Beach, good friend of the festival. Hello.
Hi, todavía
Robbie.
consultando y ayudando cuando
Sí.
pueda, que it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, so él creó el festival en el 98 y entonces el festival ha tenido cambios, evidentemente, ha cambiado y ha evolucionado. La pandemia, como te acordarás, tú estabas con nosotros durante la
yo me
pandemia.
recuerdo, yeah.
Y la parte ahora del streaming at home, Chan at home. O sea, el festival ha cambiado, ha evolucionado, como todos los festivales en el país, porque no solamente es muchos o evolucionan, o se adaptan, o desaparecen,
Yeah,
lamentablemente, ¿no? Después
unfortunately.
de la pandemia.
Yeah.
Ujú.
No, y la cosa es que también nuestra comunidad tiene la atención de un ant, ¿verdad? So tiene que cambiar las cosas, ¿verdad? Para to keep them excited about it, you know? Recuérdame de nuevo por qué decidimos hacer este segmento en español. ¿Cómo fue que pasó esto? Porque esto ya vamos en 3 años, yo creo que estamos haciendo esto,
Yo
¿verdad?
creo-
Algo así.
esta es mi tercera vez que estoy aquí en esta cama contigo, que yo no estoy en cama con mujeres mucho, pero...
Oh my God. Tú ves, mami. You see, there was an opportunity.
I know.
Ajá.
Pero sí, comenzamos durante la pandemia o post-pandemia, cuando me invitaron aquí para promocionar el festival. Por supuesto, a Queer News Tonight. Y de allí se te ocurrió a ti la idea, creo, de hacer porque estabas buscando promocionar el festival. Hiciste un segmento con
Jennifer Chris, y hizo de
Chris.
mujeres, pero quería hacer algo diferente. Y obvio, estamos aquí en la ciudad de Florida, que todo el mundo habla español, ¿verdad?
Claro.
Y como tú dijiste antes, también no es solamente para la gente aquí, porque hay gente que
Claro.
visitan a South Florida para solamente ver el festival. Y este año, como lo hicieron el año pasado, empieza en Miami y termina en Fort Lauderdale. Antes era como una semana en Miami y después...
El festival tradicionalmente, desde que hacemos los dos condados, Miami-Dade y Broward, se hacía en la primavera, en April, en Miami. Y en el otoño, en octubre, en Fort Lauderdale.
Ok.
Después, el año pasado, recientemente, después de la pandemia y después que todo el mundo empezó a regresar a las salas de cine, pensamos que era una buena oportunidad de integrar las dos ciudades, Miami y Fort Lauderdale, Walter Manors. Entonces empezamos en el otoño pasado en Fort Lauderdale y terminamos en Miami. Esta es la primera vez donde empezamos en Miami y termina ahora
en Fort Lauderdale.
Ujú.
Y qué bonito, porque sabes que hay gente en Miami que no van a Fort Lauderdale y hay gente de Fort Lauderdale que no van a Miami.
Pero
y
hay más gente de Miami que va a Fort Lauderdale que viceversa,
Sí,
lamentablemente.
Sí, y lo bueno de Outshine que siempre están pensando, ¿verdad? Alan, I'm sending you a shout out for this, ¿verdad? Porque ustedes van a tener eventos como ahí mismo en el medio, para que nadie hablen para que la gente no hable en caca. ¿Tú me entiendes? Right in the middle and take your point. Pendejadas.
Sí, tenemos el centerpiece, es el día 24, and it's at the Regal Dania Beach, and it's an Italian film that is going to be just right in the middle because it's the county line,
Yes,
basically.
ahí mismo, en el medio.
En el medio, para que no se
mitad.
para que no se
Para que no se quejen.
Para que los de Miami puedan ir y los de Fort Lauderdale también. Hay una fiesta después allí mismo.
Always.
So, yeah, so
We love our parties.
a great parties.
We love our parties.
So
And that's I was telling Alan last week that that's something about Outshine, that like The movies are just incredible and you're blown away each year. Pero también la fiesta, ¿verdad? And how they're elevated fiesta. No es como, vamos a ir después a un IHOP a comer algo y hablar de la película. No, una fiesta con DJ, comida, trago, de todo, you know? And it's different at each location.
Oh, no, it's great.
Wonderful.
And then you get to see your friends. You get to meet new people, people that like films like you do. I love films. And there is a group of people that I see throughout the year just on these events. I may not see them out at the bars like on a regular weekend, but I see them at Outshine at the social events. And I find that fascinating. I think it's great. So.
Well, no, it's also sexy. Para esa gente que están single, ¿verdad? Like you.
Exactly right.
Mira, venezolano.
Hello.
Hello, single. Hello, llámalo, ¿verdad? Pero qué perfecto para la gente que no le gusta en el bar scene todo el tiempo. That, you know, it doesn't matter. That's not even an age thing, right? There are just some people that don't like the bars and don't like the clubs, and that's okay. You'd rather go to a museum. You'd rather go to a show. A ver algo, you know, una película como en Outshine, y esto te da la oportunidad. So, vamos a hablar y veamos algunas películas españolas que se proyectan este año en Outshine Film Festival. You cool with that?
Yes.
Okay, empezamos con la película que es the Spotlight Film, Streets of Gloria. Ruas de Gloria, el director es Felipe Shaw y habla de Gabriel, que es 27 años, se muda a Río tras sufrir una gran pérdida. Negando su dolor, se obsesiona con un chico, Adriano, quien desaparece. Gabriel, un joven profesor de lectura, de literatura, se muda a Río de Janeiro y se topa con La Gloria, una animador bar. Ahí conoce a Adriano, y después el tipo se desaparece. And that's the point of the whole show, ¿verdad? So, esta película sale en abril 19 a las 7:15 en Regal Cinema, Lincoln Road, South Beach, ¿ok? Dime un poco de la película.
La Gloria... For those
it's Brazilians, right?
La Gloria is a neighborhood in Rio.
Okay.
In Rio de Janeiro. I've been there. It's close to flamenco. It's you know, all the people, we all go to either Ipanema or go to Copacabana or in between Arpador. This is a little bit removed closer to Lapa, to downtown. To all those people that know Rio, you know what I'm talking about. It's beautiful. Is that what
Carnival is and all that?
It's closer to where the Sambadrome is.
Okay.
It's closer. But it's like es uno de estos vecindarios que es como sorry to transfer back and forth, but it's just it's one of those typical Rio neighborhoods, and it has some clubs, and it's well known. I think I mentioned to you some of these clubs. It's one of these neighborhoods where, I mean, if you haven't been to Rio, Rio has some of the most beautiful men in the world.
Okay, but is it like a red light district, like Amsterdam, like that?
No, but you can go there to find
a date for the night.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Right? So there are some clubs and some bars where you go there to
hook up.
It's more the they call it chicos de programa.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So,
like rent boys.
There you go.
Pero deliciosos esos muchachos tienen que estar, Dios mío.
Además de que Río ya de por sí tiene los hombres más bellos del mundo.
Las mujeres también.
Las mujeres también, right. Pero es una cosa impresionante. Y en este setting es que este tipo conoce...
Que Gabriel conoce a Adrián.
Claro, pero entonces empieza como un viaje underground, porque le pierde la pista. ¿Me entiendes lo que quiero decir? Le pierde la pista. Y él como dicen ustedes los boricuas, él se juquea con él. Él se juquea. For those of you that don't know, se engancha.
Yes.
Se engancha con él. Se hooked.
Obsessed.
Exacto.
Obsesionado.
Y el tipo se le pierde.
Y se le pierde, pero porque he ghosted him or because something happened to him, you don't know.
Right, and it's got to do with his escort. He's an escort.
Yeah, so he's basically a sex worker, and you're getting like the behind the scenes of what that life looks like.
Right, and the other guy is a professor. Is a literature professor.
A professional guy.
Right, a professional guy, but he gets deeper and deeper in that, underground life of La Gloria. La Gloria, in terms of Christianity, is where you find, glory.
Yes.
And you literally find the glory.
And you find a glory hole.
That's right.
Now I get it.
Now you get it.
Oh my God. Brigado. All right. So this is going to this is going to be at Regal South Beach, and it's going to be incredible. And guess what? There's an after party at Greystone Hotel at 9 p.m. Okay. So Regal South Beach, 1120 Lincoln Road, Friday, April 18th at 7:15. And then we have that after party, right?
That's exactly right.
Ay, qué bueno. All right. Next up, we're going to talk about fine young men. Hombres íntegros.
Íntegros.
So
El acento es
the
importante.
accents in the beginning.
La primera.
Hombres íntegros.
Íntegros.
And so what does that translate to?
Fine young man.
It does translate.
Well,
you know, because sometimes
integral is integrity in English.
Okay.
But I don't know if you have an adjective or is that
an adjective.
Adjective for integrity.
Okay.
How do you say it in English?
I don't.
No, right?
Yeah.
So that's why they translated to fine young men.
Yeah, hay veces que la cosa no
Not
traduce,
always does,
perfectamente, right. And they just try to do it, as close as possible. So, Fine Young Men, it is directed by Alejandro Andrade. Ooh, I love that name. Okay, all right. Y no viene de México. And so, Hombres Íntegros sigue a Alf, un estudiante de una estricta escuela católica que se siente atraído por Oliver, un carismático nuevo compañero de clase. A medida que su vínculo, right, que se profundiza, Alf se distancia de sus viejos amigos. Sin embargo, ante la presión de grupo y las expectativas sociales, traiciona a Oliver en un intento desesperado por afirmar su masculinidad. More or less, that's what it is. All right.
It is.
All right. So what does it? It explores masculinity. It explores youth. It explores bullying.
Bullying, class. Because this is very, well, I mean, like everywhere, there is a class system in Mexico, right? Where the well-to-do, the 1%ers go to school, just like here.
Yeah, but they go to private school.
Yeah,
they go to
private school, boarding school, only boys school, mostly Catholic schools. They're for other religions as well, but Mexico,
mostly, of course.
Mexico is almost 90-some percent Catholic.
Yes.
So, did you see Elite? The Spanish series?
Yes.
It's a lot like that. It's similar like that. This is a just only boys school. Like Elite was, but it has girls too.
Yeah.
So this one is just boys, and then ocurre mucho de esta interacción a los que becan, que no tienen los recursos,
que no tienen el dinero.
No tienen el dinero y entonces los ponen a coexistir con el resto que sí tienen dinero y las influencias y los padres y todo esto forma parte de las intrigas y el bullying y la discriminación en medio de que estos dos niños se están enamorando, ¿no?
Yeah.
Y entonces, claro, este tiene que confrontar el odio de los demás, porque este no tiene dinero, no es de la misma clase social que ellos, muy latinoamericano.
Muy latinoamericano. And you can relate, anybody can relate to that storyline.
Exactly.
Everybody has been at one point or the other, right? In that.
Con la adición de que todos están divinos, son preciosos.
Son lindísimos.
Son lindísimos los niñitos. Entonces son todos twinks and then beautiful.
Hot Mexican twinks.
Hot Mexican twinks.
Get ready for that.
It's
on.
It's Elite in the high society, Mexican society.
Okay.
It's just, well, I hate to, I mean, not that
no spoilers.
No, I'm not spoiling it, and I don't want the director, who's going to be with us, by the way.
Oh, yay!
At the film. I'm not saying that it's exactly like Elite, but it has a lot of those elements.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it. Okay, so we're gonna see this movie at Regal South Beach, 1120 Lincoln Road, Friday, April 18th at 7:15, and the after party for Fine Young Men will be held at Twisted Tonic Rooftop at 9:15 p.m. and that's at 723 Lincoln Lane Road.
Which is a great place. I don't know if you've been. You know Edison Farrow?
Yes, of course, Edison Farrow. He's iconic. 90s baby.
Edison is been so great to the festival, and he's gonna be hosting this party for us. It's a great place. It's where the Lincoln Eatery is. On the rooftop. There is a great party there. Who knew? I didn't know until Edison started doing hosting a monthly party there. And he's going to do this one this month for us, for this film. And it's a great place
space.
with great views.
Great space.
Yeah,
Great views. It's
am-
going to be wonderful.
it's
Oh my
great, yeah.
God. Like, you've got to go check out this rooftop whenever you're in Miami or whatever.
right.
Porque it's just, es bellísimo. And what a wonderful place to have the after party. Qué rico. And it's walking distance. So puedes
Exacto.
andar ahí mismo de Lincoln Road, está ahí a cruzar.
Sí, está a 3 cuadras del teatro.
Right there. Hasta mi taco yo puedo llegar allá. All right? Finally, let's talk about Who Wants to Marry an Astronaut, because I know that you were super excited about this. Like, when I was like, oh my God, we've got like 15 Spanish movies. We can't go through all of them. We could only go through like about 3 or 4. And Dino's like, oh, we've got to talk about how to marry an astronaut, So directed by David Matamoros, right? Is that how you say his name? Okay.
Matamoros.
Matamoros.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what a last name with intention.
¿Verdad? Which, I mean, but again, you had to dissect that last name to understand.
Moros.
So, which, is very Spanish, but.
Spanish, right? The Moros, right?
But Moros are the brown people.
Yes, they're also my favorite rice.
Killing brown people. I translate to that, Moros. But again, it's very common. It's a very common
it's a very common last name.
So, not that it's common to kill brown people. Okay,
not at all. So he's got an interesting last name, David. But he comes to us, viene de Argentina. Argentina, donde esas cosas son bellas y playas.
Y él va a estar en el día del screening también. Pero la película es española. Okay. Y el protagonista, tú has visto, hay una serie muy popular en Netflix que se llama Machos Alfa.
Never seen it.
Alpha Male, ¿no?
No.
I watch every season.
Oh, I gotta see it. Sounds fun.
And it's the hottest Spanish men. I'm in love with one of them. But they're very popular in Spain. It's 4 guys.
Okay.
And they are, it's toxic masculinity at its best.
It looked like The Hangover.
It's
right, but like it's Spanish. That's what the trailer looked like to me. Like, these guys are like debauchery. We're just gonna.
Well, this guy wants to get married.
Yes.
One of the guys from the star of the film, Raúl Tejón, he's in Machos Alfa.
Oh, okay.
So that's why he's very well known. He's hot, super hot, kind of like a young cub.
Okay.
Hairy, good looking,
nice.
Beautiful beard, the whole thing. Beautiful.
Lindo.
Y él se quiere casar con el marido, pero el marido no quiere, le dijo que no. Y ella tenía la boda programada, se casa en Las Vegas, ellos iban a Las Vegas, iban a hacer un road trip.
Para casarse.
Para casarse, llegar a Las Vegas y casarse ya, pero el tipo decline.
Al frente de todo el mundo.
De todo el mundo.
Al frente de todo el mundo, el tipo le dijo, no, I'm not interested. Después de estar con el tipo 15 años o algo, una locura así, el tipo ya estaba ready for this wedding. He had it all planned out. Y después que dijo, you know what? I'm not going to cancel it. I'm going to find somebody else to marry.
And he does. He's trying to find somebody, so he goes, but he only has 10 days. He only has 10
Pero
days
oye, con esa cara, si hay alguien que puede encontrarse a alguien con cual casarse, it's him. It's okay.
Well, yeah,
you know what I mean?
I mean, anybody here would marry that guy. So Raúl Tejón, call me.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it. And then so where is it? Quiere casarse con un astronauta. Where does that come from?
No, it's just playing on the
like
on
a
the
cutie,
title,
like
right.
a cutie way
Right.
to say, okay, well, this sounds completely fun, divertido, y,
Tiene
alegría,
tiene música, es bien camp.
Bien campy, pero ¿no crees que eso es lo que necesitamos ahora? Reírnos, y hay algo de poder reírse en un teatro con 100 o 150 otros amigos. There's something about la energía ahí adentro, And I know, and I know that Outshine Film also offers for you to watch these films at home. Pero there's just something about sentado ahí comiéndose el popcorn cerca de otra gente de la comunidad LGBTQ. Like, it's powerful.
And in Miami, where so many people speak Spanish, and that Spanish humor is very dear to us. There's something about it when you get the joke. It's so good.
Yes.
It feels so good.
Yes.
And you don't have to read the subtitles, You don't have to read.
You don't. I still do, but that's not the point, right? But
you do?
I still do because I miss words.
No, and I want you to know, even though I speak Spanish, it's my first language, but it's second nature for me. Even when I'm watching an Almodovar film, and I speak Spanish, I
Yeah.
read the English
Okay,
subtitle.
but me
So then
too.
I'm comparing it, and many times it's not very literal.
No,
You know what I
no
mean,
es
right?
verdad. Hay veces que no traduce,
No
pero
traduce bien, y además los chistes no tienen sentido.
no, hay veces que no,
No
los
tiene
chistes makes no
sentido.
sense and they're not even funny, but
No tiene sentido.
but still, there's something about getting that joke with a bunch of people that also are getting the joke.
Exactly, right.
You
When
know
they
what I
laugh
mean?
at the same time.
And they laugh at the same time. Y de momento, cada cual goes to al vecino y lo explica to the white guy next to them. You know what I mean?
Which I did. I did for a year with my husband. I did for a year.
You?
I had to translate every joke. It's not fun. Okay.
So Who Wants to Marry an Astronaut will be at Regal Cinema, 1120 Lincoln Road in South Beach, April 19th at 9:30 p.m. No te pierdas este fantástico festival de cine, okay? I mean, it's going to be so incredible. I know that you are excited about a lot of the películas, but which one is the one that you're really itching, that you've already seen, but you can't wait for others to see?
I tell you, I mean, our opening film is on Swift Horses. Is with Jacob Elordi.
That's Thursday, baby.
It's Thursday.
That's Thursday.
At the Regal South Beach. And that's a great film. Probably it's going to have good chances for an Oscar nomination. So it's coming out this week, later in the week, in theaters nationwide. It's a great film and great actors. I mean, I got to meet yesterday Diego Calva, the Mexican star in the film. But
He's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and Jacob Elordi is from Euphoria,
the guy with the feet. You know that people are like obsessed with his feet?
Well, I'm obsessed with him.
I think you're obsessed with more North. I get it, but like,
and he's naked in a lot of the. I mean, the film is a lot of it. I mean, the two of them going at it.
Oh yeah.
So there's a lot, and there is a lesbian story too going on. There is something for everybody.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I am, and it takes place, in a time in the past where gay relationships were not very accepted. So there is also that element of clandestine.
Of hiding, of being a secret.
Yeah, very, very hot. Between men and between women.
Oh, I love that. All right, okay, so this Thursday, opening night, también at Regal Cinema. Get your tickets right now at outshinefilm.com. También hay una fiesta después de la película este jueves because, we love to party. It's going to be an incredible time and, check out all the programming. Como les dijimos, empieza en Miami, termina en Fort Lauderdale y puedes ver todas las películas en tu casa after. So it's going to be 17 to 27, right?
To the 27. In the following week, I'll shine at home.
Outshine at home, baby. Okay, so mira esta cámara y give them your best FayWhat.
Okay, so ya todos saben que tienen que ver el show de FayWhat en español, okay.
O como sea. O le pueden poner el SAP. Does SAP still exist? You know what SAP is? You know what SAP is. Pero la gente tenía ese botón en el televisor que cambiaba todo y lo hacía todo en inglés. It was SAP.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
You could watch me on SAP, maybe.
That's
I don't know.
right.
I'm just saying. Anyway, follow Outshine Film Festival on all social media outlets. Make sure that you also follow Dino Mosquera. That's DINOMOSQUERO. Okay, he's on all.
QUERA. A.
What did I say? Did I say O?
Oh.
Oh, I said Mosquero.
Right, Mosquera.
Dino Mosquera. I love your name. You've got the best name. I'm just saying. Dino
Very Spanish.
Mosquera. Very Spanish. Very Spanish. And we look forward to seeing you at the Outshine Film Festival for the next couple of weeks. And I look forward to having you back in bed soon.
Thank you, Mama.
¿Está bien?
Thank you.
Te quiero, te quiero.
Thank you for promoting our festival. We
Oh
really
my
appreciate
God,
it.
me encanta. Y tú sabes que tú eres mi amigo. I love you. Mi esposa te adora y mi esposa odia a todo el mundo.
I love her too.
No, y es la verdad.
I
She
love
really
her.
does hate everybody. I mean, es algo que...
She does.
Es algo serio, Yo digo que quizás es porque ella es cubana. O because ella es cubana y lesbiana. No sé, pero ella sí, tiene un odio a la gente. Pero ella adora a este chamaco. Lo adora.
Y yo a ella.
Y no entiendo por qué. Pero... Make sure you follow Dino Mosquera and Outshine Film Festival. It's been a pleasure to have you on the show, and we will be right back.
Thanks.
Now let's kiki about what's going on in the LGBTQ plus community. I have a sidekick joining me in bed. for our segment called Gay Boys Sleep Late. This morning, I'm joined by my gay guy pal, adult performer, and star of For the Love of DILFs on Out TV, Alex Ticas. Follow his adults-only Twitter at @Alex_Ticas and catch him as he bartends at the world-famous The Eagle, Wilton Manors. Good morning, Alex, and welcome back to my bed, boo.
Good morning. The Eagle is world famous, isn't it?
I mean, isn't it? Listen to me. Whenever I go anywhere in the United States, and if it's for a pride or something like that, and I mention Wilton Manors, and then I mention my favorite spots, Eagle is always one of the ones I mention.
Right.
And I'm telling you, like 9 out of 10 times, they've heard of it, or they've gone to it, or it's on their list of places they want to go to. Like,
I know that people leave Miami to come to the Eagle, which is you leave Miami.
half hour away.
You leave
It's
Miami.
not that serious. Okay, it's more
It's
like 40
far.
minutes.
There's
It could be an
traffic.
hour.
It could be
95
an
is kind of a pain in the ass. I had such a great time this weekend at Lauderdale Tropical Bear Week. Did you?
We were tropical bears. I did. I don't remember. I just worked.
Yes.
But it was great. Everybody was out of town. Everybody was so sweet. I made a lot of money. We were very busy. And I'm so surprised at how smoothly everything
Went. Right?
They did everything. Did you go to the Camel Beach party?
I did not go to the Camel Beach party. I missed out on that. I co-hosted the Bear Cabaret at Hunter's with Jonathan Hawkins and Eric Restivo and Tina Burner and Tammy Spanks. And we were just talking about handsome
Brian Crumb.
Brian Crumb. Dude, hello. Do you stuff your pants? Hello, sexy ass. And also Mr. Albert.
Mr. Matt Albert.
Matt Albert. Oh, my Lord. What
Those
another.
I mean, they had some real
talent.
So Matt Albert's been around forever, and he writes romantic songs for gay men, for gay lovers.
when I saw him with a guitar, I'm like, oh shit, what's gonna happen here, right? I hadn't investigated him, and then he blew me away on stage, and every bear was eating out of his guitar pick hand.
And Brian is just like Brian's been on Broadway. He's been around forever. And then he did it was American Idol or America's Got Talent where he sang Creep?
Yes.
So it was Creep that catapulted him from into like the next level.
Yes, that went viral and everything, and it was incredible.
Yeah.
And make sure you go follow me on social media and check out all the videos. They were incredible. They did so well. Their talent was just like, it engulfed us all, and we were wrapped up in bear loveness.
Yes.
And it was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let's kiki on this interesting story. So one of my favorite, sexy men in the world is Pedro Pascal. You know that whenever there's a story about him, I've got to do it because he's so damn fine. I saw The Last of Us yesterday. First episode.
Did you really?
I won't spoil it. Season 2,
season
episode
2's
1.
out?
Episode 1. It came out last night at 9 p.m. and I saw the whole thing and it kept me wanting more.
Oh my God.
They made him more salt and pepper. You're going to freaking love it. Anyway, so Pedro Pascal is bending the internet with his thirst after his spicy appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live. While promoting Fantastic Four, First Steps, he plays Reed Richardson, Mr. Fantastic, in the movie. During the appearance, Pascal arrived wearing a t-shirt that said adult content and dodged trailer spoilers while teasing fans with one steamy line, quote, "Everything has to stretch." The crowd went unhinged. Social media is in shambles. One fan asked, "Everything?" While another joked, quote, "Give me 5 minutes and I'm walking out of that show pregnant," end quote. Pascal's saucy charm has clearly stretched imaginations to the limit. Pascal stars alongside Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, and Ebon Backrack, in the film directed by Matt Shackman. Pedro Pascal stretches fans' imaginations. What are we all talking about? So he's in Fantastic Four, right? And he's playing the character where everything stretches. What's the name of the character?
Elastic Man?
Elastic Man.
Was
no.
it, was
What
it
is
Elastic
it,
Man?
Steve?
Don't laugh at me. I don't know.
No. What is it called? Steve, what's the guy's name?
It's Reed Richards.
Oh, Reed Richards. No, but didn't he have like a side name?
Doesn't the
No.
superhero have...
Okay. Well, there it is. Okay, so
we're both blonde.
down there.
Down there.
And we make sure to wax it. All right. So his character stretches, right? Kind of. I thought it was like a Stretch Armstrong kind of deal, where everything stretched. So they asked him on Jimmy Kimmel if everything stretched, and he said yes. So that means his penis stretches.
Oh, I went somewhere else, and I'm like,
Where did you go?
Not everything has to stretch. Not a good idea.
What would be some of the downfalls of having a penis that's
What are we talking about now?
what would be some of the down as he's a superhero that has like things that could stretch?
So, no, there's no disadvantage to that.
No,
Not
none.
at all.
None. He can make something stretch and have like intimate moments with somebody in another room.
Intimate relations.
With someone in another room. Like, wouldn't that really help out? Like when you were having a fight with your significant other, right? And you still want to bang, but you don't want to bang them because you're mad at them.
Here, just take it. Just take it. Let me know when you're done. I'm in the other room.
I'll leave this here. I'll be over here.
God.
Just say, I love you, Pedro Pascal.
I love how you say you're talking and all of a sudden you say Pedro Pascal. Why is it? What's that all about? It's like all of a sudden I'm talking about.
Oh my God, I've become so Spanish. No,
you are.
It's.
Are you Spanish?
I'm Colombian. I'm
right.
Latina, of course, but like my first language is English. Like I don't think in Spanish, but for whatever reason, I feel with his name, Pedro Pascal. No. Like you lose it if you say it all Anglo-y.
Pedro Pascal.
But
no,
he's Latino, so
Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal. Whatever, Alex. Sorry. This is an important conversation for our LGBTQ plus community.
We love Pedro Pascal.
We love Pedro Pascal. Help us tell these important stories by liking and subscribing to the FayWhat Show. Let's kiki on this interesting story. So Celebrity Big Brother has sashayed back into our screens and the lineup is super camp, okay? So Celebrity Big Brother has already been going on for a week, all right? But according to The Sun, the iconic JoJo Siwa and Drag Race UK Season 4 winner, Danny Beard, were scheduled to be on the show. Who also was scheduled to be on the show was Mickey Rourke, Patsy Palmer, Jack P. Shepard are also reportedly part of this wild ride too, along with Olympian Daley Thompson, Love Island's Chris Hughes, and MP Michael Fabricant, with David Potts, Tiffany Pollard, and Odie Mabuse dropping in as guest housemates. It's already giving iconic chaos, right? And so the live launch ran for 90 minutes and it started a week ago. And we were really excited to find out about how all these different personalities were going to live under one roof. And it was going to be caught on to, you would be able to see it at ITV2 and ITV1. And so it started last week, and I wanted to bring this on the show because the celebrity people on the show sounded fun, and I was excited about the gay people on the show, but I also was excited about Mickey Rourke because I thought he had died, right? And so I was happy that he was being back on the show. And so, but there is an update to actually what has happened. Actor Mickey Rourke was kicked out of Celebrity Big Brother not even 1 week into it, following his use of inappropriate language against our girl, JoJo Siwa.
Something about like if I lived in a house, you wouldn't be a lesbian for much longer.
Yes, he said, if I stay longer than 4 days, you won't be gay anymore.
God, if you stay longer than 4 days.
Who says that?
Who says?
Like, that is completely disgusting. And you know what that does to me, Alex? It fucking triggers me.
She's a kid, too. She's like, what, 20?
She is. She's 20. She just turned 21. Yeah. She's finally legal to drink, okay? But she's a child and you're 104,
Exactly.
He's actually 72 years old, which doesn't matter because you look like you're 104. And this triggers me to being to the times when I was a young lesbian, right? And I would come out to somebody and they would say, you haven't gotten the right dick or you haven't met the right man. I remember being in my 20s and saying that to a man, saying, I'm not straight, and a man pushing me against the wall and basically sexually assaulting me, saying, you just haven't felt the right dick, and putting his body on me. Okay, and this is something that I would love to say has only happened once in my life, Alex, but it's happened a handful of times. All right, so hearing this disgusting older man that's been around the block, who owned the club on South Beach, okay, where all the gays used to live in the 90s, for him to say things like this is disgusting. It's blasphemy. It's just like it shows the kind of person that Mickey Rourke is.
I mean, you're the reason why somebody would turn straight. Let's just forget all of that. Like, you're gonna make me Jojo Siwa, you're gonna make this 20-year-old kid.
This 20-year-old.
This 20-year-old kid. You're gonna make her.
You're gonna make her straight.
You're gonna make her straight.
Mickey Rourke.
You're her great grandfather.
At least.
At least.
Twice removed,
Twice
right?
removed.
Rourke continued with his commentary, telling the 20-year-old, "I'll tie you up." Later on, while in conversation with other housemates, Rourke said he would vote the lesbian out real quick because, Jojo Siwa said to him, "That's homophobic." And he said, "I need a fuck. I'm not talking to you." But and just basically called her out and was rude to her in the process.
Why is he picking on a little?
Why is he picking on a little thing? I don't know, because he is not relevant right now, because he's not in anything, because this could have made him maybe relevant, maybe on people's minds, maybe a conversation piece. You know what I mean?
He just James Woods his career. Like he just canceled himself. He's already been out, but
well, he, Big Brother thinks your language was offensive and unacceptable.
Absolutely.
An ominous Big Brother voice said to Rourke while the recording was going on, and the actor responded that he understood and eventually apologized to Siwa, which she said she appreciated. Siwa later nominated Rourke for the show's first eviction on Friday. A representative for the singer did not immediately respond to a request for comment, but we know here on the FayWhat show that they decided to kick him out, and he is no longer on the show. Douchebags to the biggest degree. The chance that a white cisgendered man has an opportunity to maybe learn about our community in such a way, and instead instinctively and automatically at the beginning does stuff like that is repulsive.
Who do you think you are? What do you think you are?
Alex is still like, who do you think you? What did you take that day to make you think that was okay?
To talk to somebody like that, it just amazes me that people still think that they can. You don't know her. You don't know anything about her.
No.
And you're just gonna oh my God! And you're the representative of straight
cisgendered men, American, because this is for the UK. All right, so
okay.
All right, we'll keep watching. Let's see what's going on. All right, this is an important conversation for our LGBTQ plus community. Help us tell these important stories by liking and subscribing to the FayWhat Show. Let's kiki on this interesting story. So 20 years since Brokeback Mountain broke our hearts and blew our minds, the world still hasn't forgotten the biggest Oscar snub in queer cinema history. Yes, Crash won Best Picture in 2006. On Watch What Happens Live, Andy Cohen reminded Michelle Williams of the film's impact. She recalled, quote, grown men crying, confirming they knew the film was special. But when Andy groaned about the loss, Williams delivered 5 perfect words. Quote, what was Crash? Brokeback remains legendary, now in the U.S. National Film Registry, still inspiring artists. Watch this.
May I gush to you about what an important movie Brokeback Mountain was to me. And it is still, I think, in my top 2 movies of all time. Did you realize at the time that you were making that what a profound impact it was going to have on people?
Yes, because people were so open about it.
Yeah.
And I just remember doing the junket. You don't really get an opportunity to see a lot of grown men cry.
Right. Yeah.
And it was really, that was the moment that I think that we all knew that it was going to be special to me.
Yes, yes. I was very upset about the Best Picture loss. Crash? Is that what won?
What was Crash?
Right, thank you. By the way, who's talking about Crash right now? No, I hear a pin drop. Yes, very upset.
Michelle Williams asked, what was Crash? What are we all talking about? Wow, Brokeback.
That was such a beautiful, it was achingly beautiful.
Do you remember seeing it and what it made you feel, Alex?
He was so phenomenal. Heath
Ledger.
Jeez, the constriction and
Jake Gyllenhaal
and what's her name?
Michelle Williams.
She played Heath Ledger's wife. Andy from Devil Wears Prada. Come on.
I can't remember right now.
My God.
I can't think
who's the woman? Oh my God.
Continue with your
Anne
comment.
Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway. Okay.
Anne Hathaway was amazing in that as well.
Oh, yeah. They were, all four of them were incredible.
Incredible. Yeah.
But the men were just on another level. And I just remember, like, community-wise, like, nobody talked about this,
It was
what this movie could do.
You know, like, queer movies in general, it's like cock and balls and sex and gay and funny and Parker Posey and all of these things. And then you had this, like, brilliant piece of cinema. It was like, you know, you could not shake it. It was like incredible. It was like, you know what I mean? Well done. Such a well done movie.
And I know it's been decades since it came out, but you can still watch that today and feel the sentiment. Like it was just so beautifully crafted. And I've never said that about a movie, just because you're in it, right? You're invested from the beginning. And Heath Ledger's character, like you said, was just so brilliant. How you could see he was fighting something. Like it seemed so real. And I know that there's conversations always about straight people playing gay roles. I get all that, blah, blah, blah. But this role and how it was written, these men were married. They had relationships. They had careers. They were cowboys, right? It wasn't part of their plan to fall in love, you know?
I just remember like when they finally, you know, when they were rolling around and running around in the mountains and I was like, oh, so he's the top.
That's what you thought. That's what you got from
Makes
it,
sense.
right? Oh. And then you remember Crash? Do you remember seeing Crash?
You know
too?
what? I really love Crash.
Crash was a hell of a
It was
movie.
really,
and the fact that
really,
everybody was in it and like it brought like these
well
stereotypes up, right? And these racial stereotypes up, and like you were angry and you left there pissed off and like
Very
I
LA,
mean,
yeah.
but so well made too, you
It
know,
was
like
really well written.
like if Brokeback would have been a different year, it would have won it with no problem. Did it get snubbed? Yes. You know, they weren't ready for what Brokeback had brought.
It was a trailblazing movie. Absolutely.
You know,
we haven't had anything like that. Have we had anything since?
I can't, nothing. Not
The
that,
L
not like
word?
that.
The L
Not like
word?
that. No, but the L word is a show, and it just, no, you know, queer as folk, no. You know, it's, nothing has been like that.
Bros?
No.
No, right?
As much as I talked about that, no. It just, no, it's not like that. And go rewatch Brokeback.
Oh, maybe Call Me by My Name.
Yes, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
one. If you have it, put that on your list to watch for sure, right? This is an important conversation for our LGBTQ community. Help us tell these important stories by liking and subscribing to The FayWhat Show. At The FayWhat Show, we gotta help my gay boys. They are how I live and breathe. Gay boys run through my veins. Yes. So in our segment called Dear FayWhat, I provide my expert lesbian knowledge and my vast experience as a living, breathing gay boy in a lesbian's body to help my fellow gay boys. This week, I'm Not Dumb in Deerfield sent me an email. Why are you? You know, it's hysterical because Alex loves these Dear Fays and he laughs even before we begin. All right. Dear Faye and Greek God, I know my boyfriend is cheating on me. About 6 months ago, he started going to the gym a lot more often. He went 2 to 3 times per week to literally almost every day. And sometimes he goes at random times, like 9 or 10 at night. I started to get suspicious when I realized that for someone who works out as much as he does, he should be in way better shape.
Oh! That's a burn.
That's messed up. Part of me thinks I should confront him about it, but another part of me doesn't really care. We've been together for 7 years, and I like the stability of our relationship. I don't want to mess that up. And as long as he's being safe, I think it's probably okay. What should I do? XOXO, I'm not dumb in Deerfield. Ooh, what do you think, Alex?
Well-
Take that in.
Well, what you do is you get a couple of those little apple tracers thingies.
The Apple tags.
Apple tag, stick them in the car and see where it goes.
That's it.
Problem solved.
And that's it.
But I think that he's going to the gym a lot because he's already broken up with you. Because that's what happens when you break up with. You just go to the gym
A lot more.
a lot more.
But you're not working out at the gym.
What are you so afraid of? Just ask him. Like, dude, you're going to the gym a lot, and you're still looking the way you look.
Or maybe say something like, "Hey, can I start going to the gym with you? I'm
Yeah.
feeling kind of."
Yes. Yeah. Hey, that was good.
I'm just saying, like maybe that'll
Let's
break
work
that.
out together.
Let's work out together, baby, like a
Every
power
day.
couple that
Oh
we
my
are.
God.
Oh, you want to go twice a day? I'm down. You will freak him the F out, okay?
hate working out with my partner.
With your significant other. With other people, fine, right?
Nobody.
No,
I don't
nobody.
like-
Okay.
But I
Okay.
hate. We go. So if you go to Crunch on any given day, you'll see them in matchy outfits. They're spotting each other on the bench press, and they're all wearing go-go shorts. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
But
I mean, it's a nice sight.
but
But you're there to actually work out,
I'm there to
Alex.
work out. But
Like, you
there to
know.
work out. But I hate like when my partner or my exes or whatever in the past, let's go work out together. I'm like, no.
No, you do you, boo.
I got my headphones.
No,
like,
I'm
leave me
working
alone.
out with somebody.
Oh, you don't love me.
I'm working out with Dua Lipa. I'm
Oh,
good. I'm
telling
good.
you. But I mean, ask him. What
Ask
are you
him.
so afraid?
Just ask
You've
him.
been together 7 years.
Yeah.
And you can't just say, what's up with the gym?
Right? Like, why are you pushing these feelings down, not Dumb and Deerfield? Like,
Yeah.
are you worried about losing your place to live, breaking up, moving on? I mean, because these are all things that people are worried about. I get it. You know what I mean? Like, he said something about he didn't want to break a stable relationship.
Right.
You know? So, I mean, if you want to be roommates with this guy, you got to have a conversation.
I mean, if they've already established that they're in a monogamous relationship,
Mm-hmm.
or if it's the rules are being broken, but the partner is not dumb enough to just like keep going to the gym and going to the like.
Yeah.
Where is he really going?
Exactly. I'm good with the Apple tag. I think that's
Apple
a good
tags
idea.
are a good idea.
Apple tag is a good idea. You just throw it in there, throw it in the wallet, or throw
How'd
it
that get in
somewhere.
there?
You know.
Yeah.
And mind you, if it's in his gym bag and his gym bag is still in the house, then you know that he's not going to the gym for that.
You know, I was Apple tagged.
Were you? By your ex, the stalker dude.
Yeah. Oh my
And
god.
how did you find out?
Oh my God! I was at my brother's house in Chicago, and my brother's kind of like a blue collar douchebag. He's like, ah. So he's like, and all of a sudden, I've never heard of these things before in my life. I never heard what. So all of a sudden, my bag starts chirping. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And my brother goes, ha ha, you're being spied on, ha ha ha. So I was, and this was right before I came home. So I was on the airplane, and I was like, I was writing my my sponsor tells me to journal. So I was like,
Writing what happened? Yes, it's important
and
to
I
journal.
was like, I'm gonna kill you. Come, just ask me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, we got a little heated there.
No, I'm just saying.
But-
Or steal his phone and just find my phone and share location. You could do that
no,
too.
just say, you know what? I think we should share our locations from now on, all the time, 24/7. Do you?
No. I don't. I don't.
I don't agree with it at all.
And you know, and yeah. And when I first got with Teresa, I said, I want to know where you're at, but you don't get to know where I'm at.
Well,
so she
Faye.
shared her location, and then forever it just said,
It's a Scorpio. Are
Teresa's
you a Scorpio?
asking, Sagittarius. Teresa's asking you to share your location, and I'm like, nope.
Nope. Oh my God.
Listen, I tell that woman everywhere I'm at anyway, Alex. There's no
God.
reason for her to have to know too. Like, come on.
Why do we have to be like psychic when we enter into it? Why do you have to read my mind? Why do you have to?
No.
Can I not have? Are we not allowed to have secrets? Do you have secrets?
Of course I do.
So are we not allowed to have secrets?
You are. You
Yeah.
are. Insecure people believe that you're not allowed to have secrets. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know, there's shit I don't want to know about my wife, and I like it that way.
There's shit I don't want her to know about me.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
But an Apple tag, I mean, like that's stalker, that's rude, that's against the law.
Yeah.
You know.
The first, yeah, especially if you're in an established relationship.
Yeah.
Just
So
like,
talk to him. Do the Apple tag, F it. I mean, 7 years, you're practically a domestic partner. I
Yeah.
mean, shit, you know, but really assess why you're okay with him cheating on you. And if you want to have an open relationship, have that conversation. You'd be surprised. He might say, okay, good, I'm good with that, you know?
it's 7 years. Give him a break.
Give him a break. Give him a break again, okay? And don't tell him he looks fat or something. Like,
No,
that's,
don't tell him that.
that's not nice.
But I mean, like, if he's if he's going to the gym,
I mean, I'm just saying, and there's like no rippage or nothing, and it's like, what's going on, right?
Anyway.
Keep those emails coming because we love to help. Keep those emails coming at FayWhat to FayWhat@happeningout.com. Let me remind you that the Hotspots Happening Out nonprofit travel club is planning an amazing Florida AIDS Walk cruise on November 2nd from Miami. The 3-day cruise is on the gigantic 170,000-ton MSC Seascape and starts at just $199. It supports some of the most important LGBTQ plus nonprofits in South Florida. Special parties, events, and even a 3-day open bar and Wi-Fi package are available for just $68. And that's unlimited cocktails, beer, wine, sodas, coffee, bottled water, and Wi-Fi for just $68 for all 3 days. This is the only cruise like it in 2025. Join us at Hotspots Happening Out to support our mission for the LGBTQ plus community.
Welcome to the newest trip from the nonprofit travel club, Florida AIDS Walk Pride Cruise aboard MSC Seascape, departing November 2nd, 2025. Celebrate pride and unity on this one-of-a-kind 3-day cruise aboard the luxurious MSC Seascape, all starting from just $199. Your journey begins in Miami as you board the stunning MSC Seascape, a $1 billion, 170,000-ton masterpiece of Italian design, offering incredible amenities, exclusive events, and a vibrant community of travelers united by a great cause. The MSC Seascape is a 5-star state-of-the-art new ship. This 170,000 giant ship boasts unique features like the glass-floored Bridge of Sighs, panoramic elevators, and a replica of the Statue of Liberty. The onboard design pays tribute to New York City, featuring Times Square-inspired spaces and a breathtaking LED wall. You will want to sail in the world's best cabin category called MSC Yacht Club. This luxury cruise within a cruise is a private 3-deck top of the ship private club. The Yacht Club includes private reception 24 hours a day, a gourmet private restaurant, a luxury lounge with open bar and food 24 hours a day. Available to just 200 guests. Your yacht club has a private sun deck and private pool. There are so many other features that makes this a once-in-a-lifetime experience. The nonprofit travel club is unique in that we are not a travel agency. We are a nonprofit 501c3 company that uses educational travel to raise funds for the community. With us, you travel for good. And that is what you do on this cruise as you support the Florida AIDS Walk and the beneficiaries that provide support to our community. Our trips are special because they include so much. Onboard activities and exclusive parties at Ocean Cay are all part of your travel package. Not just that, this Pride Cruise also offers you unlimited open bar package with cocktails, beer, wine, sodas, coffees, and bottled water, along with Wi-Fi aboard the ship and on Ocean Cay for just $68. Plus, you get access to over a dozen bars and exclusive beach events. Your open bar package is unique in that it is valid on ship and all day and evening at bars on the private island. Your wonderful Florida AIDS Walk Pride Cruise begins on day 1 as you board MSC Seascape as early as 11 a.m. You enjoy an exclusive open bar cocktail party with Florida AIDS Walk reunion guests. Tonight, you have an exclusive invitation to the Travel Club dance party. There are shows and great dining choices awaiting you. On day 2, you visit what Condé Nast readers say is the world's best cruise line private island. $1 billion was spent to create this magnificent marine reserve. Ocean Cay features incredible beaches and lagoons. When you participate in our exclusive $68 open bar and Wi-Fi package, all services will be available to you at more than a dozen island bars. You will enjoy lunch at the main Ocean Cay Pavilion and more than a dozen food trucks that provide unique food opportunities. Plus, the Florida AIDS Walk Cruise will have several events today. This morning, you will participate in our pavilion and beach party called Seize the Day. It will be the only daytime beach party with a DJ and great beach dance music. Tonight, you are invited to Roar on the Show, where you have bonfires, a DJ, an open bar, and a thrilling rainbow light show at the Ocean Cay Lighthouse. Your day will be one of the best tropical experiences of your life. Tonight, once you are back on the ship, you participate in our exclusive invitation to the Travel Club's dance party. Your amazing cruise to celebrate the Florida AIDS Pride Cruise comes to an end on day 3. Enjoy a farewell breakfast and you can get off the ship as early as 7:30 a.m. By being on this trip, you have not only had fun, but also have helped so many Florida AIDS Walk beneficiaries. Secure your spot with just a $99 deposit for the interior, ocean view, balcony, and suites, or pay just $299 for the exclusive Yacht Club category. Flexible interest-free payment plans are available for just $49 per month. Protect your trip with travel insurance starting at $36, or choose cancel for any reason coverage starting at just $67. Book now at the Travel Club website and be part of this unforgettable journey. Celebrate pride, luxury, and making a difference. Don't miss this one-time only cruise in 2025.
So that's it. That's the FayWhat show. I hope you had fun. I did. I always have a freaking blast with you. Thank you so much to Alex Tikas for joining me in bed. Isn't he just scrumptious? You just want to eat him up, little Greek god of his. Arr. And also I have to say a big shout out and a thank you to Dino Mosquera for making me hablar en español. Esta tarde, esta mañana. Él siempre me pone loco con eso. I love Dino Mosquera, and he is just such an exceptional human being. And Outshine Film Festival does incredible things. So make sure that you follow them on social media and go to one of the movies, all right? It starts this Thursday, so get your tickets today. You know, folks, I'm really passionate about trying to connect the L and the G in our LGBTQ plus community. Sometimes it's often hard for us girls, but if we believe we are one strong community, then we must support all the letters of our LGBT and Q plus. We open every show with a nod to Mary Tyler Moore and That Girl's Marlo Thomas. This show is dedicated to a strong LGBTQ plus community. I just encourage you to be a little bit kinder, a little bit funnier, and embrace our tremendous diversity because it really is what makes us so damn strong. Until then, make sure you follow me on all social media outlets, Facebook, IG, Blue Sky, TikTok, YouTube. Follow FayWhat. Until next Tuesday at 9 a.m. live or anytime on demand. I'm FayWhat, and I am #ThatGirl. I wish you a week full of sunshine and rainbows. Please consider fostering or adopting a pet in need. Love you. Stay gay.
Rainbows, gay boys, #ThatGirl. Sunbeams, drag queens, L-word. Is that girl the girl of all our dreams? She's everything that every girl should be. Aqua, South Beach, #ThatGirl. Pride-filled tea dance, Wilton. Is that girl Latina but